Welcome, friends, to the Beaver Dam. Sorry for the late start. We're doing a little bit different stuff today. We're switching out some music, getting some new music in here, trying to have a damn good time, you know? Trying to add some new songs in so that way it's easier on us and we can have some fun times. So, jumping in to our free-to-play account, we got JC Gray 2. Looks like it might be an alt account here with Galactic Scoundrels. And it looks like it's a heftier account, to be sure. I don't know. Looks like we got a Lightspeed bundle or two. Yeah, it looks like Shadows of the Empire. Looks like a First Order Lightspeed bundle. I don't know. Seems like this guy should have, you know, he should have SLKR at this point. Like, I don't know. He doesn't seem like he should be here in our neck of the woods. But hey, we deal with what we can. Oh gosh, my streaming app is in a glitchy spot right now. You guys can hear me and everything. Like, everything's good, right? Do the pose thumbnail when you start. Can everyone hear me and everything? It looks like my my service is being a little glitchy. So as long as it's good on your guys' end, I'm happy. Okay, sweet, awesome. Then let's jump in. Let's see what this guy has on his defense. Okay, so it looks like we got a Finn team. I really doubt we have a Zori. Yeah, no Zori. So that should be no problem for us. And then we got a Kylo Ren unmasked team. Another team that shouldn't be a problem for us. Considering that there's no Zetas or anything, it looks like we should have a pretty easy day. The problem is we don't have a full turn meter train. If we had a full turn meter train, we could just walk over this with Imperial troopers, but I'm thinking that we might have to throw something like Savage at this. My one problem is just not having enough turn meter to go around in 3v3. In 5v5, I feel like this would be an easy opponent. In 3v3, it gets a little trickier. So let's see how much we can actually take down. Let me make sure that the last song that we needed got into place. It should be called... Got it. It'll be at the bottom. Yep, sweet. Our last song got into place. Sweet. Hope watching you gave me good luck in my GAC. Fair enough. Our music is looking a little quiet, honestly. There we go. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a quiet part of the song. There we go. Okay. When are we going to get the Vader Zeta? Okay, so actually we'll do a quick update for you guys on the free-to-play account. Speaking of the Vader Zeta, this next week, we're going to have a fun time in Grand Arena with our free-to-play account. Methinks. So Vader is, yeah, he has his Merciless Massacre Zeta, and he's almost to Gear 13. All we're waiting on is the Kyrotechs. We're almost done with these, but all we're waiting on is Kyrotechs. And then as soon as we get Kyrotechs, we'll have a Relic 5 Vader to go with our Afra farm. And then as soon as we finish BT1, we should have everything but the Kyrotechs to get BT1 up to Relic level as well. So we're doing some solid work. As soon as Captain Rex is done, it'll open us up for some more Kyrotech farming. So, yes, Mara, Thrawn, Palp is on the table. We do have a Mara, Thrawn, and Palp in our roster. It's just a matter of getting them up and running is kind of the problem at the moment. So... you know, just looking at our defense, we have back here in the back wall Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade right now. Our Thrawn, I think, is level 1 5-star at the moment, so just go and get C. That's not up to me, my kind sir. That is up to our lovely members. Our members decide where this account goes, and they have decided on Afra. And so we're going for Afra, and then after that, we shall see. We'll probably get one more farm in there before we start heading for Executor. So, oh yes, Alex RG, now that your beautiful face is here, I am having a wonderful day / night. Okay, so this is the team that I'm kind of scared about. We're going to throw our our Savage here. Ooh, unresistible stun shouldn't be a problem. One problem is I don't know if we can get through Kylo Ren unmasked. Do you guys think we're going to have enough damage to get through him? I mean, he doesn't have a Zeta, so that means that there's not going to be nearly as much recovery. So I feel like we should be fine. I don't think Imperial Troopers are really going to be enough to get through this just because we don't have the turn meter trained for it. I think this is our best bet. Okay. It's not an undispellable stun, it's just an unresistible stun, so we should be fine. Let's take this in and call it a day. Where's our music? Okay, I'm gonna mute that. And first one to put in chat is the one that gets Savage's wife. Okay. Hey, Griffin, welcome, welcome. Okay. I'm going to assume that we're going to need to kill Kylo Ren first just to ensure that we don't get timed out with stuns. So I think we're going to have to Kylo Ren unmasked first, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, okay. We're definitely out damaging him. Okay. Let's just make sure we can get rid of... Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. Save Savage's wife. Yeah, crew. I mean, it's a Relic 5 crew, and it's a Lightspeed bundle crew. So, yeah. These are Lightspeed bundles. Ooh, this is gonna be scary. Okay. I'm thinking Imperial Troopers here. Do these guys even have mods, is my question. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a Lightspeed bundle account. If I've ever seen one. Okay. Next week we should have a Gear 11 Sabine. We're hoping for a Gear 12, but it's not looking promising. So we're probably gonna have a Gear 11 Sabine. And we will also have a Gear 12 Kanan. We're working towards getting our characters to Gear 12. So we'll start working on our Imperial Troopers when we have time, but unfortunately the two most important Imperial Troopers, Yet and Dark Trooper, do require Chirotechs, which means they're kind of pushed out to make room for the aftermath. So let's see. Let's get our new song in here for these guys. You're gonna need all of them. Hopefully that is the right sound. I do have to work a little bit on the overall volume, and so I'll be working with my artist for that one. That is our very own Wep Pliskin. Okay, so Ray Scavenger is going to be the one that deals damage, and so we're going to need to take down her first. Let's try to get as much damage as we can. That's exactly why I wanted to take her down. Gosh, that stun would have been so helpful. I was really hoping for that stun, guys. That might be a loss. Yeah, that's a loss. Mother freaker. The fact that she dodged that stun is what just killed us right there. Heal up a little bit. No stun again. What is up with this, guys? I don't know if I clicked that in time, but we're gonna try. Potato Tickler, welcome to the damn community. I love your name. Oh, also, for those of you who want to help out with the pain in my back, because my job is getting real, we're moving a lot of product coming into the summer, and so my back is killing me, and this chair does not help. We do have a goal for a new chair fund, so if anyone wants to donate to that, I would appreciate it. And as always, $5 you can have me roast a friend of yours account, or if you want to donate at all, you can always get a roster review at the top of the list. we will interrupt our. Why did I go into Galactic War? My brain's not working. We'll interrupt our Grand Arena to do roster reviews that are paid for. Okay.
I hope you brought a better class of soldier than this.
It's gonna be better to go through the top wall, but if it's preloaded, it's not preloaded. Okay. Can my Relic 7 kill Padme, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka? Can my... Your Relic 7 what? Oh, Malik? Kill Padme, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka? Yeah. No, that should be no problem, Nightmare. I'm so pissed. The fact that those 2 dodges happened is what really killed us. Hit her. 7% turn meter for each stack of Dark Trooper. So that's 28% turn meter. Okay. Hold on, gotta find this because that will blow our ears out if we keep going at that volume. Let's activate Dark Troopers in here. Okay. Of course, their stun works.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Why would my stun work? That wouldn't make sense. Oh, dude, the Ajunta Paul fight in the Darth Revan journey guide. Oh, that battle is such a pain. They'll take a turn before him. I mean, this is without without Kairotex on Dark Trooper, but yeah, no, like it's rough because he requires Kairos. But like, yeah, a Gear 7 Imperial Trooper team can do so much, especially in 5v5. Hey, Next Reaper, welcome, welcome, my friend. Oh, that's, yeah, I can't beat that. There's no way that I can get through Houndstooth. I don't have the tools to get through Houndstooth yet. Yay, we got the stun. I mean, yeah, just keep going against him, try and, yeah.
You have something I want.
He's a negotiator. I have no idea what we're referring to next. My guild is force farming Inquisitors for the Reva mission. I'm sorry, my friend. I hate how they focus down Sunfac instead of the Houndstooth. But yeah, we're obviously not gonna do anything here. In the past 3 months, yeah, dude, an Inquisitor farm is so hard for me to suggest to people. It's only if your guild wants them is the only time that I'm like, let's do it. because like the Inquisitors just don't do anything, and it drives me nuts. Like they just don't. They like until you get yourself a I said one banner and then I didn't get one banner. I'm still at 402. But yeah, until you get somewhere where you have Grand Inquisitor, it's just such a worthless farm. They don't do anything. Okay, get out of here. I mean, there's not much I can do here because I don't have the Zeta. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, the Inquisitorius for Scythe is definitely a good idea. Okay. Let's get out of here and let's go to our main account. Yeah, it's we're swinging beyond our weight class and we're trying to catch up right now. But like when it comes to something like this, that dodge is all it took for this entire thing to fall apart, which is so unfortunate. But next week we'll have some more tools, so. Yes, Caleb, but the thing is, we were assuming that we could get through his fleets, and if that was true, then, you know, going through 3 walls is going to give us more than 2 walls, but, you know, seeing it now, obviously, yeah. I Don't Wail is a timekeeper, but not a negotiator or anything else. I don't believe he's a negotiator, is he? Oh, he is a negotiator. Same reason that you're not next. HK lead in the front and bottom wall. Yes, Alex RG, it is. HK lead in the bottom wall. Oh, gosh. It's literally just to give a lead to these two. Because HK's lead gives 30% crit chance and 20% crit damage. But yeah. Okay. Let's get to our main account. If Kairos were to think, I'd be able to take 8 characters to Gear 1 to Relic 5 right now. Fair. Fair. Okay. So we're going against Extreme Legend W. Representing my other Falcon is a DeLorean. I love that. This guy has 2 meta fleets, not all 3, and his profundity is 6 stars. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know how much he's put on defense or anything. So that's Jabba, JMK, and a Ray immediately that we can see. Looks like no other GLs on defense, but I mean, that being said, these are some hefty GLs to have on defense. So, okay, hold on. What was the Datacron situation? Do we have a... Okay, so we don't have a full Datacron here. What is the Datacron? It is the good Datacron, so this will be problematic for us. Although it is just Ray and JTR that we have to get under 100% health, so... We'll see how that goes. Let's check his top wall really quick. I saw an Adrad. Ooh, a DTMG. Is this our first DTMG? I think we've gone against DTMG once before. But DTMG, a Qui-Gon. And then a Bo-Katan. Looks like he might be going for Mommy Mandalore, or he already has Mommy Mandalore. And he's separating Mommy Mandalore into 2 teams. Get rid of 3v3. Dude, I miss how it used to be. We used to have, wait, hold on. Okay. Sorry. I miss how it used to be where we had 3 5v5 months and then 1 3v3 month. That was so nice. I miss that so much. Okay. Let's see. A trench cron. I have not gone against a trench cron before. That is a lot of text to say this character's still bad. Okay. Let's see. So JMK, we want to make this as painless as possible. It's still gonna be separatist because it's that guy right there. Okay. John, our free-to-play account got held up because of a dodge, and we're going against people that have light speed bundles at this point, so we're struggling a bit. But overall, we're doing good. Trey, welcome, my friend. Okay. This should work, right? It's worked every time in 3v3 before. CGBA Dooku with a good Datacron are doing good against JMK. True, but I do love the Wat Tambor, and like, there's not really another place that I'm going to use Wat Tambor. There's not a point to use Wat Tambor anywhere else. So I don't see this as a problem. Lots of health in DC. Yeah, and we don't really have a lot of the health protection DCs at the moment. Starting next week, we will. And so I'd be more confident with it starting next week. Let's take a look. We're going to give this guy... Let's give him Do It.
Do it. Ironic. Do it.
Yes, it would make sense, Jorge, except for the fact that this is my armorer. So she is going to get basically insta-killed. Well, we're not going to get the 3 stacks of best car like at all. So that's my one problem with that. It's if someone's killed, isn't it? Because we don't have an Ahsoka here, so like, should we gamble? That's gambling with. Hold on. Okay, 214. Yep, that's not fast enough. If we had a fast enough, we'd be fine. But because he's faster than double her speed, she's not going to take a turn before he takes 2 turns, and so it'll end up with her dying off. So it's not going to work. Okay. 99% of gamblers quit before they win big. Is that why I've never gotten a 330 shards for a character before? Okay, it's this one. Oh, I'm gonna throw airplane mode on. We've been forgetting airplane mode lately, and I don't want to screw myself because that Zori was so painful to deal with. I was so upset at myself for that one. Okay, I just gotta survive for a turn. Oh, that feels good, dude. That feels good. Okay. Okay, we're on a clock now. Gotta land that. Yes, okay, okay. Come on. Heck yeah, guys. Heck yeah. That is a dub right there, guys. I will take that win. Oh. Oh, that's painful, Alex RG. Okay. Sweet, sweet. Now we have an SLKR lying around, obviously. Jabba in 3v3 is a pain in the butt. I think we have to SLKR him. There's not really a way that we can't. So we'll use you and you with the SLKR cron. Okay, there's not really anything we can do besides this counter. So we're going to throw on our song and manifest this win, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I added a new song to our playlist. I'm excited to use it. Okay. Yes, SLKR make Jabba go bye-bye.
Hundreds of senators are now under the influence of a Sith.
My guild leader did one Poncho Gon pack and got 330. Oh, I'm jealous. Let's just, you know, get the stun out there.
We'll keep the local systems in line. Fear of this battle station.
Any attack made by the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture.
And Bosch is almost dead.
So much power in the universe.
Oh gosh.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Yeah, just kill her.
Your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
I find
Your lack of faith disturbing. Let's go ahead and stun him again. Or just, never mind, he's gone. And Jabba's almost gone too. Just basic and finish him off. What am I doing here? 56 banners? I'll take it. OG Kylo to Relic 9 today after Territory Wars. Now 9/11 done. Love the PP, Alex. Love the PP. Isn't the First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot level 9 better? Yes. In 3v3, yes, as long as you're using it for offense. If you're using it for defense, then no, it is not, because it's super easy to star killer. We proved that last time that we played. But yes, as an offensive thing, Special Forces TIE Pilot is a better cron for 3v3. In 5v5, I don't think it really matters which one you have. It's kind of like the Holdo cron versus the Ray cron. Like, they have similar hold rates. It's really not going to matter. So. Okay, sweet. Now, we basically just have to make sure we have a counter for AdRad, and we'll call it a day at the top. Look, I have Jabba and Ray Datacron, don't need defense. Yeah, fair enough.
Did you come back to say you forgive me? Save my soul.
Okay, so either we have to risk using Star Killer here, or we use Bane. But that basically leaves us no GL killers for the back wall. Let's check this guy's overall defensive plan and see if he puts GLs in the back wall. Because if he puts GLs in the back wall, we're gonna have to try and Star Killer that. No, Jabba does not have a Datacron. Jabba's just a good defensive GL. So he has Jabba and Ray Datacron.
Mandalorians have been in exile
For far too long.
far too long.
I didn't mean to press that, guys. It's gonna pop up. I don't know what screen it's gonna pop up on these, but it's gonna be annoying. Okay, there we go. Okay, now that I have those up and running. Jabba, Datacron, Ray Datacron. Yeah. My opponent placed Jamal on defense. Tasty food for my Sidious. Heck yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right, we have Sidious lying around. Ooh. Doesn't Sidious beat DTMG? Doesn't that make DTMG really, really easy? Because I would love to kill a DTMG. Okay, ally code. Let's get ourselves this. swago.gg/p/ and I'll bring it over here so that way I can see it and the ally code at the same time. Not my ally code. I want 92119-142. Okay. This person got 1,000. This isn't 5v5. Let's check their last 3v3. There we go. Okay, so front wall, front wall, front wall. Java, yep. Yeah, it looks like there's no GLs. What did this guy get held up on? Does he just not like fleets? Is that what happened? What time will roster reviews? Will you do roster reviews? We're gonna try and do them within an hour and a half. That's the area that we're looking at, is an hour and a half from right now. So. Okay, there we go. You need to know when to go to bed. Dude, if you want to go to bed early, go to bed early. Tomorrow we're having an early roster review stream, and the reason being is because it's the one day off I have where I can do an early roster review stream. So that way those of you who want roster reviews that live in like the UK and places like that will be able to get roster reviews. So don't worry about getting a roster review and staying up today, healer. You're busy tomorrow? Oh, sad. Okay, so I think we'll just bane this and call it a day. Make it less baneful, you know? Decided to just give up my last round. A giant whale, only level 9 or 8 crons front wall. Wampa could not beat GG. Oh, gosh. Fair. That's rough, dude. I'm sorry. If you became a vampire, you don't need sleep, although you also wouldn't be able to walk in the sun or eat salt. Is it salt? Can vampires not eat salt? Is that a thing? I don't know why I'm scrolling. Who even needs sleep? Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this done. And we finally added Bane's song to our overall playlist, and so now it's easy to find for me. Okay. Sleep, is that a new debuff? Oh, that's good. Okay, so there's Foresight over there, but we can jack up the cooldowns of them. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jack up cooldowns. I love this team, guys. I love this team. I love this team so much. Gosh, they are hardcore focusing down Bane instead of killing off him. Hit him. He is now permanent dead. Yes, we are currently in ultimate, but we are still going to siphon just so that way we can get ourselves some more health. Let's get rid of the Foresight just for fun. Clear off those buffs just for fun. And that's it. Okay. Got epic luck with Datacrons this season. Dude, okay. I have had such good luck with Datacrons. 2-1 against people with bigger rosters, but bigger rosters in Whale is just too much stress. Not worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, fair. Cheap mall Imperial Troopers, dude. Imperial Troopers should take that out, no problem. Besides that, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that I know offhand. Besides, I think Gas does it. But, yeah, look These Datacrons, dude. Every single one of these is the max health, max protection crons. Like, I have been very blessed in my Datacrons this season. The only problem I have is I have more light side than dark side, and I have more dark side teams overall. So, like, I have been very blessed in my Datacron farming. Like, since I'm not going for Quadme, I just, like, I literally dropped... I haven't even finished Sector 5. Like, Sector 5 is just sitting there undone. Because I'm not going for Quadme, and so I'm just like, I'm just gonna fill my roster with as many Datacrons as I can. Oh, gosh. Only 4 more teams that I'm done with normal conquest on my alt on my first try. Heck yeah, dude. My favorite Darth Bane moment in Star Wars was when he and the First Order blew up the Death Star. Of course, I remember that time. Get out of here, Revan. We'll come back to you. Okay. My only good crons are caked up Holdo and Phosgron. Dude, Holdo was always caked up. I can't help your back. I can't help your back give out, if you know what I mean. Gosh. Is the First Order Special Forces cron worth it if you already have the SLKR cron? I have both, but haven't used the First Order Special Forces cron. It's better on offense, but then on defense you use the SLKR cron. So it's really dependent on what you want to use SLKR for, because he's great on defense at the moment. He's getting some excellent holds for people. I only need the finisher on Padme, but in a couple weeks I'll get SLKR, so no Cairo for the finisher. Oof. Oof. No Kairos hurts. Okay, so now we got to figure out something for Gar Saxon Imperial Super Commando. We're going to go to GAC Insight, so whoever was asking, let's find out a good counter that's not Imperial Troopers, because I don't like using my Imperial Troopers in 3v3. It's not something I enjoy. Mole. Getting gold crate, heck yeah. We're going to use Gar Saxon Imperial Super Commando, view battles. Okay, so do you have a Sidious cron? Because Sidious cron beats it. Hey Black Knight, welcome, my friend. Yeah, gas is a 20% win rate against it. Imperial Troopers is 15%? Since when? That was like 70% beforehand. Is that Datacrons? Is it just because it's 3v3? Because this is the go-to team I always use against small teams. Wild. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click those ones. I meant to click the other ones. Maul? That was my bad. I 100% thought they were just as good in 3v3 as 5v5 for this team. Oh, oh, hold up. I might be thinking of regular Maldalorians. Gidme versus Maul. I wish I had a Gidme. If I had the extra Zetas, I would make a Gidme team right now, but unfortunately I need my last Zetas for Mobby Mandalore. As soon as we're done with Mobby Mandalore, I think I'm going to actually make a Gidme team. Honestly, I think the thing we're going to have to use is Sidious because it's the cheapest thing that we have. But that means we have to have an answer for DTMG and for... oh, gosh. CLS that's not a good win rate. I don't know, McAir. Hopefully when I eventually get to the Leia event, I'll find an easy way to do that tier for you. But... Boba Savage Red Trooper, that's a wild team to throw against that. Okay, so we have some answers to this. This should be easy. We can use whatever leftovers we happen to have against that. DTMG. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking up here. I'm thinking that's weird. Do you guys see that? Bo-Katan has a helmet in her hands and on her head. Okay, so we're gonna assume Bosk here, and then Darth Revan here, and then CLS here, and then any team here. And so we'll mark down that, and we'll call that good. And so that means we can afford to use our Sidious here. Once again, I'm searching. Okay, Sidious here. What song? We're gonna give him unlimited power because that's what he has with this Quran. I'm gonna laugh when this is just like our solo that was yesterday, where it was just like, oh yeah, no, yeah, it's supposed to work, but it doesn't. Or honestly, let's hit the AOE. Oh, come on, give us another turn. Oh, enough. Yeah, that's them all gone. Sweet. Okay, that's it. Ah, sick. I like this counter. I like this counter a lot. My opponent puts so much on defense that I'm hopeful they also can't clear. Put everything good on defense. Oof. Hey, man. Welcome, my friend. Okay, this is another one that I don't know anything about. So we're gonna take a look while this song plays through because Sidious definitely deserved that win. So... Trench with the Trench Crown. I don't know what it does. He used Newt and Dooku. He used the Nuku team. Okay, and then we'll add in defending Datacron primary, the Trench Crown. Okay. Ooh, I have that. That's a cheap counter. Let's use that. I'm gonna assume we start off by hitting Trench and stunning Trench down. And then we AoE. I have Bam on defense. Oh, that's interesting. Boss Nass is only 70%, but that's before the Datacron. And that was also before Jar Jar, of course. Where's our scoundrels? Okay. Then we have CLS for the top wall. We have the Krons, so we're gonna give them the Krons. Okay. Let's give these guys Techno Union, right? Or let's give them the Lando Laugh. I love the Lando Laugh song for some reason. It's just so freaking creepy. Ooh, here's one we don't listen to a lot. We'll use this one. Okay, so we're gonna stun down Trench. We'll hit the daze on everyone. Can he not die? Okay. I was gonna say. Just basic. Stop stealing my banners. Yeah, I don't know how. Okay, hold on. How is that only an 89% win rate? Maybe that was just because I had the Kron, but like, I felt like I took like no damage. Okay, so this... Is this the Tusken Raider Kron? Yeah, Tusken Raider. I can never tell the difference between these guys. Who? Oh. Like, this is the obvious go-to. Like, this will kill him, right? But do we want to save gas for the back wall just in case? Nobody loses any health at all. Oh, that's interesting. We do have a gas cron for him, too. Is this worth using? Yeah, like I could definitely throw in my Keller and Beck team and just absolutely destroy this. But I feel like Keller and Beck is slightly better than General Skywalker right now. Oh, you noticed it in Conquest. Interesting. Galactic Challenge a bit ago. Huh. I'll have to keep that in mind. I wish I had Barriss in my account. Barriss is going to be on my list as soon as I finish Jamal. Okay, I think this is going to be our best bet for making sure we get good banners and, you know, we're not wasting a Keller and Beck cron on this.
This is where the fun.
Okay, I just had an idea, guys, and I want your thoughts. Okay. Okay, you guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? Where is he? Galactic Republic. Sorry, I just had an idea. This. What do you guys think of this? And so then we take this in, we fight this here, and then we also have a Qui-Gon team with Jedi Knight Anakin and Ahsoka, and then we have a Fives Rex team with our Krex, and the only thing left that's like left out of the mix is our Phoenix team. Do you guys think that's a good split? Or do you think we should just go for our normal split and just go Gas with 501st, Keller and Beck with his own team with Jedi Knight Anakin, and then Phoenix with Phoenix? Essentially, it gives us a better team because Rex and Fives with Krex is going to be a better team than Krex with Phoenix. Here, let me throw on some music while we discuss this. So Rex, Fives, and Krex is going to be better than a team than with Phoenix. And then this team is going to be able to take out this team no problem. General Skywalker is going to have so much offense. He's going to be blasted out of his mind. He's going to AoE once and basically wipe the team. And then it also gives us a Qui-Gon, Jedi Knight, Anakin, Ahsoka team that we can also use that will be really, really good. And so it gives us 3 really, really good teams instead of 4 teams that are just a couple good teams and a couple mediocre teams. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. So let's put up a poll because this is an interesting idea. Krex only works with full clones as well. I don't remember. Hold on. Let's throw what the team is. So it'd be Rex lead with Fives with Krex, which he is. We'll just click Clone Trooper just so we can find him easy. All allies are clone troopers. Yeah. Yes, and so this is what this team would look like. And so this would be another really good team because in 3v3, we'll read right now what it does. Well, in 3v3 with clones, whenever an ally assists, they have a 50% chance to dispel all buffs on target enemy and then inflict armor shred until the end of the encounter, which can't be evaded or resisted. Additionally, all of this stuff says whenever a clone trooper ally falls below 50% health, they recover 35% health from protection, gain 50% defense, tenacity up for 2 turns. Whenever a clone trooper ally is inflicted with a debuff, Rex gains turn meter and recovers health and protection. So, what do you guys think? We're gonna put this up to a poll for you guys because I'm very curious. So, I don't want to break it out, but so having a Rex team. Let's see, where's Galactic Republic? Having a Rex team, a Keller and Beck team, and a Qui-Gon team. Division of teams. Rex, Qui, Keller and Beck, or Phoenix, Gas, Keller and Beck. Yeah, Phoenix, Gas, Keller, and Beck, and that's basically it. And so, which 3 teams should we end up having? I don't have Echo. They give the same amount of teams. It's just the quality of teams, I feel like, is better if we do this, I think. But I've never used Rex, Fives, and Krex before. But I've seen it take down Riva before. And so it's a good team overall. And so I'm kind of just leaving it up to you guys because I don't think either is going to be a problem. It's just what you guys want to see, basically. Because I personally feel like this will give us better teams, but the other one is still going to be excellent teams that'll probably get us through what we need to get through. So what do you guys want to see is more what I'm looking for rather than what's best. Because this is going to severely limit how many, Datacrons we use, of course, because Qui-Gon isn't relicked and Krex isn't relicked, so we won't use Datacrons of these 2 teams. But I'm fine with that. I mean, we don't have to use our Datacrons. Having more Datacrons for other teams is always a good thing. So, get your votes in. I'm going to leave it open for another 10 seconds, and then we'll call it. Oh my gosh, Hotel. Why not Krex, Qui-Gon, Jinn, Keller and Beck, Gas? So a Krex team with then who are you putting Gas with? Because Gas doesn't have any more clone troopers. I'm out of clone troopers. My other 2 clones are on defense with Shock T. Otherwise, I'd say yeah. Yeah, we could skimp on the GK and then use that with the Qui-Gon team if we wanted to. But I am a little worried that we won't kill him in the opening AoE, and we'll have to circle back around to another Gas AT. Okay, let's end the poll. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be the split up that we're going to use is the Rex, Qui, Keller, and Beck. So the problem is we need an AoE to get through this. That's the big problem, is we need the AoE from General Skywalker to take this out. Because otherwise, Gas doesn't have his anti-revive unless he's the lead. And so this is what we have to use, is Gas with Keller and Beck. Yeah, Ahsoka Tano, okay. Yeah, the problem is, it's just, I don't think Gas and Ahsoka Tano could take this out. And so I think this is going to be our best bet. This is going to be the Ahmed best team. Okay. Let's try this out. I am 100% down to try out some fun stuff today. So, honestly, we'll give the bigger fish to the other team. Let's give Anakin his song. I feel like this should work very easily. Like, I think we might insta-kill the team. Okay. Do we save it or do we go immediately? I'm gonna say go immediately.
I don't like sand.
We don't need a heal up, so we're gonna basic here. Get some foresight out there.
This is where the fun begins.
I have brought justice. I have brought fun. I have brought peace. I have brought freedom. I have brought justice. I have brought fun. I have brought peace. I
Let's get some retribution out there. We still don't need that. Let's hit this guy. Basic. Okay, next turn should do it. Here we go, guys. You guys ready? That is currently 5% offense per stack. That is 300% offense, 305% offense right now. Oh, come on. That's still not enough? How is that not enough? Because it reduces max health. It doesn't reduce max health on everyone. It's just whoever doesn't have.
I don't like sand.
Let's just heal up for fun. Let's just keep killing him for fun. Kill him again. Oh gosh. Okay, Keller and Beck's getting another turn. Let's hurt this guy a bit. Okay. Play it again. Actually, My New Empire. Let's play My New Empire.
Someday I will be.
Hey, he has so much offense. Kill him. Perfect. Oh gosh.
I killed him.
How did they respawn? It killed both of them.
Dead. They're dead. Every single one of them. I killed them. I killed them all. And not just the men, but the women and the children too.
When any Tusken Raider is alive. Okay, I mean we basically just have to hit one more AoE and that guy should die, right?
Some consider to be unnatural.
Oh, so close. Okay. All we gotta do is get one more AoE out here. Oh, it's a max of... Yeah. Okay, so we just gotta get him to do one AoE and he kills off that guy and then it's done. Yeah, because it maxes out 100 stacks. I forgot about that. There we go. Slaughtered the Tuskens. Okay.
You are on this council. Been granted you the rank of master.
Oh, yeah.
This is where the fun begins.
Okay. Easy back wall, just like we saw. Sick. I will be down for this. Okay. So here we're going to use Womp Womp. So the first person to choose the Wanga that they want is the one that they're going to get. So first person to say which Wanga, 1, 2, or 3 is the one we play. Two it is. I love this song. We don't play this song enough. We need to start playing it more. I just don't have Lord Vader, so there's not really a reason. Okay. Healer, you don't know the difference between the different Dawana Wangas? Each one is its own unique song, my friend.
The illustrious gather to welcome.
Gosh, this is so hard, guys. I actually am a little worried. We're actually fairly low on health. There we go. We're good. Oh, you jerk. 8 level 9 DCs and 450 crate. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Let's just keep ramping. You're a pain, you know that? That should be death right there. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we have a lot of good teams now. I'm excited to use them. Okay. I'm really excited to try this. So we're going to try it. Let's go Clone Troopers. And we're going to try that right there. Okay. You're going to laugh when this just dies instantly. Control that turn meter. Dang, I was really hoping for a finishing move. Dang, no crit. Remove some turn meter, push turn meter. I love this team so much. This is so cool. How are we? Oh, he's immune to critical hits. That's why. I was like, why are we not critting? Makes sense. Push back his turn meter some more. Such a cool team. I like that a lot. That was really cool. Okay, let's get our CLS in here. Phoenix did manage a clutch win this round. Heck yeah. Although he with his Omicron, he does work better with 501st, which does bug me a bit, but I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it. Okay, so this is something I don't even know what we're gonna use today. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because Qui-Gon doesn't use this. Yeah, so this is an extra cron today. You don't have the Omi yet? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Ooh. We'll see how well we do against this. That is always scary. Oh! Kill him, please. Thank you. That was so scary. Oh my gosh. I've never had it be that scary. Holy crap, dude. Oh, giving me heart palpitations over here. Oh. Yes, everything was calculated to the minuscule amount of health by the rabid beaver. Holy shiz, dude. Okay, let's get your guys' song in here. I'm so stressed. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious, Dark Trooper Moff Gideon's insanely tanky. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. That's what we were looking for.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Okay. No problems here, guys. No problems here. That was a lot less scary. Okay, bounty hunters here. And yet, you are nothing. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's that one.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
You're annoying, you know that?
I would like to see the baby.
This is the way. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I would like to see the baby.
This is the way.
Okay. All better. Now we just need to go and hit some other stuff. Let's get rid of all those debuffs. I don't like all those debuffs on us. Go all in on Cassian because we can just insta-kill what's her bucket.
Spit that out.
Taunt up again. Just kind of keep it going. Okay, and there's the insta-kill for Jin. And now we're all in on Cassian. Push some turn meter, keep those exposes off us, try to maintain as much of our banners as we can. Keep going.
Spit that out.
Didn't get rid of any of our banners, right? Yep, okay, we're good.
I told you that was a bad idea. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in
Insta-killed the whole team. Heck yeah, you guys. We were putting in solid work. Okay, sick. Wonder what he has on his fleet defense.
This is the way.
So there's an executor. Did he put profundity there as well? He did. Very cool. It's not often that I get to see two GL ships on the same defense. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
This could go really poorly, and I'm excited to see that.
To see the baby.
Spit that out. She's got the high ground.
Who is a bigger submission? 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 Who is a bigger?
Hey, we'll take it. I don't think I need more Datacrons. Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm almost at the max for Datacrons. We have so many options for these teams. I think it's 30, Alex. I'm pretty sure it's 30. Okay. It's for each set. So 30 for each set, Alex. How many solos can we do here? So this is... I feel like this is an easy solo. But who can we use to solo is the problem. Like, we have Vader. Like, do you guys think that this can work? Boom. Boom, bum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum, bum. Like, Perma-stun Vader. True. Problem is, there's no buff to spell on Baby Kylo. I think it's better just to ensure that we get full banners, honestly. I think that's better than trying to risk a solo right now. I'd rather have full banners than risk a solo.
I would like to see the baby. This is the way. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
What do you mean you don't need a dispel? If he takes too many turns and Droideka gets a good turn, he'll just absolutely destroy him.
This is the way.
Yeah.
I can bring you in warm.
I was looking to see if there was any solos that like really like I felt like confident about, but maybe Kylo against the droids. It's just Droideka with the increased offense from with the increased offense from Poggle. I'm worried about soloing it.
She's got the high ground. Hey, spit that out. I told you that was a bad idea. I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Will I lap them though?
This is the way.
Oh no, because they hit speed mods on their Droideka for some reason. Does B2 gain or B1 gain turn meter? I can't remember.
I would like to see the baby. Hey, spit that out.
Okay, no. So yeah, this should just get Darth Maul's song in here.
There's been no one for so long, so long. Who are you? You.
Formerly Darth Maul.
What is a good relic level for Sidious Solo? It has to be Relic 5. Relic 5 is the bare minimum for Sidious Solos. Because if you bring him to Relic 3, he's not going to get the level 9 part of the Kron. You have to bring him to Relic 5, otherwise he's not going to be able to do anything with the Kron. So if you're using the Kron, you have to Relic 5 him.
You have made has led you to
Okay. These guys...
I see the Padawan needs one last lesson. Revenge. I must have revenge.
Yep, Relic 5 minimum. Just gonna bring in these guys because they have banner recovery, and I don't want to deal with trying to Imperial Trooper these guys carefully enough that I don't have to deal with the 100% turn meter. Yeah, Relic 7 is where I would put him for the reason that he's a requirement for a GL. He beats JML. Like, it's just great. So, yes, it is a Jedi Knight Revan that you see.
What has become of you? Lost.
We haven't played Luke's song today, have we? Get some foresight around. Let's get some blind on him if possible. Okay, that works too. And there we go. Full banners. Yeah, no problem, Zombu. Ah! Sorry. Your name scared me. Totally no bias. Hey, Jan. Welcome, welcome. Okay, sick. Oh, we might be able to end 30 minutes earlier than I usually schedule, like I was planning. Got some buddies that want to play today. Okay, so this is kind of the win condition here. Like, if we can beat this, we win. If we can't beat this, then we lose. You... Okay. I think that I might be fighting against an opponent. Heck yeah, Jan. Glad to hear it. It's going pretty well. We've stomped our opponent pretty easily so far. We'll leave those three just for fun. Hey, Swag Frog. Welcome, welcome. I don't think we really need to leave them, but honestly, I don't think we need anything more than what we have right here. Yeah, we'll leave those just in case we need an extra fleet. Okay. Yeah, CLS battle was a clench your butt. How's it go? It go well. Thank for ask. Oh, here we go, guys. It's a base station.
Release the base.
It's basic. Yeah, just do we want to make Vader taunt? Now it's basic. Ooh, very nice swag. Hey, DD8, welcome, welcome, my friend. Okay, basic. Big hit. Okay. Basic. That's really unfortunate. That ability block might screw us. Goodness gracious, this is gonna get bad. I think this is cleanable, though. That's the good news. That's not gonna hit, so let's do that. It's unresistible. Oh, Boss Nass coming in clutch with his song is really what gave us the win right there. Heck yeah. Okay, sick. Exactly, no cleanup needed. Heck yeah, Swag, are you getting day one Quadme? I didn't push for her at all. I don't care, I'm gonna be honest. Congratulations, dude, that's awesome. Beat my last opponent because his mods were horrendous. Had crit damage triangles on every oof. Random health mod arrows on wrong tunes, even 5-star mods on his JMK when his whole at max 6 stars. Hey, don't shame other people's peepees. Maybe maybe Lord Vader's his favorite character. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's get in here. We need our song. I almost forgot. You're 10 cards off red. Congratulations, dude. That's great. I've only gotten red once, and it was a pain. Only had Lord Vader and JMK. I mean, they're solid GLs to have. If you don't have a counter for those guys, they really screw you over. Okay, get the basic out. Ooh, that high relic Mandalorian is painful. That's enough. Wow. The worst RNG. We've just been having crap RNG lately for this, guys. Kill him. Or don't. That works too. I didn't want to kill him anyways. I should have gone for the stun right there, gonna be honest. Get some advantage on you. Heal up the team. Oh, so close. Push turn meter. Get some more advantage. Basic. Goodness gracious. Is that what I think it is? Damage over time. Okay, we're good. Big hit. Oh my gosh, the dodge!
Someday I will be.
Oh my gosh, guys!
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, it's cleanable now. Guys, it's cleanable.
Every single one of them.
Oh
I killed
my gosh.
them all. And not just the men,
Oh my gosh.
children too.
Oh. Dude, the dodges and the RNG. That's the thing, is I never have these problems with Finalizer. I usually am great with the Finalizer counter. But then randomly it's just like, you know what? Screw you, buddy. I don't want you to win. And it's like, oh, okay. I figured that, you know, you might give it to me considering I've done this counter a million times. Yeah, we'll Malevolence clean it.
This is where the fun begins.
You're on this council. Been granted you the rank of master.
Oh, those dodges, the ability block dodge, the stun not landing. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I didn't even realize there isn't a tank here. We'll survive. Just kill her. Now that she's gone, the rest of the team kind of falls apart. Clear off that. Okay, there's the tank. You know, I didn't even realize the foresight. Fantastic. I'm doing great, guys. I'm paying attention, I promise. No point hitting the AoE because we can't land debuffs right now. Basic again. Now we can hit debuffs. Thank you. Just finish her off. Big hit. Thank you. No distraught. I mean, I'm still winning. In my heart, I'm still winning. We're looking at an 1800 at least. Okay, Separatist. You. Do I want to try the triple? Nah. They're preloaded, so I really shouldn't try the other thing. Okay.
What's the situation? Prepare for attack! Fire the emergency booster engines! Your lightsabers will make a fine addition to my collection.
Oh, that dodge! That would have been death! Dude, are you kidding me? Finish him, please. Thank you. I don't care if I wasted a special. Dude. Kill him. Just finish him off. I'm done. I'm done with the dodges, dude. Like, dude. Done. Done. We full cleared him, guys. We full cleared him. 2023. Now the question is, can he beat a 2023? I'm so upset that we dropped that finalizer battle. Oh yeah, Malevolence is 100% overrated. Malevolence is insane. Like, you could have some Gear 12 Geos and like some 6-star ships, and it's gonna do some disgusting things. Yeah, it will always be underrated. I agree. I feel like Malevolence and Negotiator are weirdly some of the most powerful, but some of the most finicky counters I've ever played as. Yeah, it does beat Profundity if you have high enough relic levels on your Geos, or if you're willing to sacrifice a TIE Bomber. Oh, goodness. Okay. Struck out on my defense at 582 banners. Now I just gotta take my time. Heck yeah, dude. Let's see what this guy has for ships real quick. There's no way that there's no way he is skimping on ships in Kyber 2. Yeah. So he'll be able to take out my fleets, no problem. It'll all be down to whether or not he under-demeciates my defense. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled music. Okay. So, we are going to start roster reviews, my friends. And we're only going to go for like 30 to 45 minutes because I really want to get some stuff done today. But we will have more time for roster reviews tomorrow. We're doing an early stream so that way some people in the UK and that kind of stuff can get in. So, okay. It is now live, my friends. And as always, if you donate, you go to the top of the list, and if you are one of our $10 members, you get a live roster review where we talk about your roster with you live in a voice channel with me in the Discord. While you guys sign up, I'm going to go and grab myself a drink, and I shall be back, my friends. Okay. Jason, could you please put in what you like what your current farm is, previous farm, that kind of stuff. There we go. Let's hop in, and of course we will end early if we run out of rosters in general. It's been some time since we've had that problem, but hey. Okay. Let's get your timer up on the board and call it a day. Jason. So, Jason said, just finished relicking Marin, trying to figure out if it's best to start my CLS or Troopers relicking while working on the Executor farm. Oh, gosh, hold on. Sorry, guys, give me one sec. This is going to bug the shiz out of me. I hate looking at rosters with this. we're gonna switch to the PC client. Because it bugs the shiz out of me trying to look at rosters during that. So you guys have a little bit more time to sign up. Jason, are you in the chat? I would hope so, considering you just signed up. Okay. There we go. Sweet. So Imperial Troopers or CLS while you're going for, you said Executor? Well, you're going for the Executor farm. Definitely Imperial Troopers. You're going to want to start farming those Imperial Troopers now and get them up to snuff. Your Imperial Troopers are going to be hugely helpful. When's the next hot sauce and weed stream? I never agreed to weed. I have never done drugs in my life, nor will I. I know myself too well to get involved with something addictive. Okay, so a hyperdrive bundle, couple lightspeed bundles is what I'm seeing here. You're going for Executor. I really desperately hope that you are getting yourself a BTLB. If you're not, please do. BTLB Y-Wing needs to be added to this account right now. That is something that you cannot sleep on. Additionally, a Qui-Gon Omicron would go a long way if you have an extra Omicron. Just need to relic them. Okay. 23 or 25. So you are farming BTLB. Perfect. Hot sauce, lemon juice. I'll do hot sauce. I don't know what lemon juice does. I mean, besides, like, I could give myself paper cuts every time I lose a battle and then squirt lemon juice in it if that would be entertaining to you guys. But yeah, we'll do another hot sauce stream. We'll probably do another hot sauce stream probably 2 weeks from now. So lemon juice just tastes bad. I actually loved the taste of lemon juice when I was a kid. It's going to Poggle. Okay, so you're trying to help out your guild. Okay. So yeah, if you're looking for a team out of CLS and Imperial Troopers to work on, it's definitely going to be Imperial Troopers because it fits with your current farm. If I were to give you like your first character you should relic out of your executive requirements though is Darth Vader. Darth Vader is an excellent solo character, so getting him up to relic 7 is going to be great. He's also a great ship in general, so not a bad thing to get up. So I would get up Darth Vader first and then start working through your Imperial Troopers, get them up to, you know, at least year 7. If you can afford the Chirotechs, get your Dark Trooper up to, you know, relic level. But honestly, I can see you waiting and just getting him up to gear 9. So I can't even with giving myself paper cuts. Stuff's horrible. Has anyone here watched anything? What is it? Everything Everywhere All at Once? Where the guy's like purposely trying to give himself paper cuts and he just like can't do it and it's driving him nuts. Yeah, Poggle's a good one for your guild. It's honestly an excellent Omicron for just in general in the game. It's just I prefer Grand Arena Omicrons overall. You typically do 2 Grand Arena for every or 3 Grand Arena for every 1 Territory Wars is my general one. Hey, Unraveki. Both are addictive, which is why I don't touch either. My saying one thing's less addictive than another when it comes to highly addictive substances is just, especially when it comes to a drug that like basically lowers your mental state overall, is just, I don't get the argument for it. We think, therefore we are. And if something slows down our thinking, what's the point? I do not suggest shrooms to anyone unless they are accompanied by some very responsible people. It is a drug that very much, I mean, I won't suggest shrooms at all, but like, if you're going to do shrooms, don't be very, very, very careful with it, because when it comes to psychedelics, it comes down to, if you are in a good headspace beforehand, you will have a good time. If you are in a bad headspace beforehand, you are going to have a very bad time. And if things go wrong during the time that you have psychedelics inside you, it can go very wrong. So just be careful. In general, I don't think anyone should be doing drugs, but if you are, please be responsible. Please. I want all of you here tomorrow. Yeah, dude. We are not holding cigarettes as like, this is the perfect thing and this is a good thing. No, cigarettes are awful, and basically the entire time they've been around, we've always been told that they're awful, and it's just no one believes them, because it's just like, oh yeah, I like how this makes me feel, and it's like, yeah, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Vapes are the worst thing known to mankind. I hate vapes so much. I don't care if they're full of metal. You're assaulting my nose constantly with that frickin' vape because you can't control yourself. And I have a really sensitive nose, and so I want to bludgeon you with the nearest blunt object. Anyways, sorry, I've gotten super off topic here. Anyways, let's move on, guys. Does anyone want some death sticks? Yeah, don't vape. And also, I swear, okay, story time. Papa Beaver here substitute taught high school for a bit, and I kid you not, I could not believe the audacity of a student walking up to me and said, "Hey, do you have a vape charger that I can use?" to the substitute teacher. And I was like, bro, I have been warned that this school has a huge vaping problem, that I'm supposed to confiscate them on site, and you're asking me for a vape charger. Are you kidding me? And can you not say a USB-C? Because I know it's a USB-C that you're looking for. Like, okay, anyways. Back to this roster. I'm glad you're working on the BTLB. I would suggest a Qui-Gon Omicron if you can afford it at some point. If not, please get your Padme up and running, because you're kind of sitting here with a whole bunch of Galactic Republic that you're not using. Make sure you're picking up General Grievous shards overall. As for which team you should go for first, it should definitely be Imperial Troopers, especially because you already have the 2 Zetas that you need for the Imperial Troopers to pop off. And so, I mean, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, but you know, you saw me use some Gear 7, Gear 8, Gear 9 Imperial Troopers to take down a Relic team. So like, it's not a team to sleep on. As for your overall farms, I honestly would probably push Executor out to finish some of your farms. You know, getting a Gas in here, getting a General Grievous in here. I might actually push out your Executor for a bit. Like, continue to farm the shards. 100% continue to farm the shards. But like, depending on where you're at for it, I might suggest going for Gas and finishing up your Galactic Republic a bit first. Like, let's check your bounty hunters. 7-star, 6-star. Are you close to the Razor Crest? Because that's only halfway done with the Houndstooth. So that's another 3 months. That's another 3 to 4 months on the Imperial TIE Bomber. Another 3 months for the TIE Advance. So you're quite a ways out. So I would actually suggest, instead of pushing Imperial Troopers, I would push for a Padme team, going in and getting Gas and getting your 501st started. That would Grievous is there. Is he 7-star? I'm blind, obviously. Yeah, he's only 4-star, so make sure you're picking him up. You need a 7-star. He doesn't do anything until you get relicked. He's not like Krex, he's not like Marin, he's not like these other characters where them at low gear works well. It's them, they are he's the end-all be-all of the team. If he's not good, the rest of the team's not good. So like, if you have some Gear 7 droids with a Relic Grievous, you're going to have a good time. But if you have some Relic droids with a Gear 7 Grievous, you're not going to do anything. So 116 of 145 again. Yeah. So yeah, honestly, if that's how far in you are currently, I would probably go and finish these teams. I think Padme can actually do the Razor Crest node too. So if you get a Relic 3 Padme, I think you can do the Razor Crest node, and that'll increase the speed at which you will do your Executor. I can double check. There's Maul. That's with Cat. She does a couple, but it doesn't look like she does Razor Crest, unfortunate. How close are you to Proving Grounds? Oh, you're not even close. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I figured you were closer to 4 million GP. My brain's just so hardwired to be like, oh yeah, you have a Finalizer fleet, you have a Radis fleet, so you're obviously close to 4 million GP. So yeah, don't worry about it. That's Proving Grounds. You won't have it till 4 million GP. Regardless, though, you're a long ways from Executor, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying that's a good thing. You have time to build out some stuff. So get your 501st done, get your Padme done, and get your stuff done for gas, and get yourself a gas in your roster. And then I'd circle around and start working Imperial Troopers into Executor. That would be my suggestion for the best way that you can utilize this account right now. And make sure you're picking up General Grievous shards. Make sure you're picking up Razor Crest shards. But just need the relic. Perfect. Then yeah, keep going. Especially because you can use your clones with Shock T here. And so, like, there should be some mods on here. Make sure you're getting some mods on these characters, because that is an excellent team that you shouldn't be sleeping on, is your 501st, the Shock T. Like, that is something that you can't sleep on. And that is something you should be using right now, because it's an excellent team. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up in chat. Do you think farming Stap and the whole GG team is worth it? Stap, I would say, is dependent person to person. I've heard it can do some great things with Gear 11. I'd rather see a Gear 10 Newt Gunray in an account, personally. Just because Newt Gunray works really well with the team in either game mode. So Newt Gunray would be my go-to on the Grievous team, just so that way you don't have to farm a Stap or, get a droid to Omicron that only works in Territory Wars. So, yeah, Jacob. Calm yourself, I know. You can use Relic 7 GG with level 1 tunes for amazing results. Absolutely. I'm gearing Grievous up currently so I can finish Seppi's droid. Well, I have... Okay. The characters have... Yeah, but, also, dude, any mods are better than no mods. Like, I don't care if you have level 1 mods on. That'll give you some set bonuses. Like, get some mods at Shock T, please. Hey, Dank Ideals, welcome. Yes, if your guild is running light side geos, they're helpful. They're also great for the raids, the old raids. But yeah, so focus down your Galactic Republic. Don't sleep on your Galactic Republic. Focus down that. You're quite a ways from Executor. You don't have to focus on it hard. Focus down your Galactic Republic, and then come back around to your Executor later. Congratulations, Dank. That's awesome. Okay, yes, healer, but there was no rhyme or reason. Like, if you're gonna put Shock T mods on, at least give me some speed mods and some health mods. But, like, yeah, all of your characters were really rough for modding healer. Very nice, Dank. Okay. Let's get into this next person. Oh gosh, all of a sudden there's a lot of people. I'm gonna have to turn on the 5-minute timer so that way I can get through everyone. Nice, hotel. Congratulations, that's awesome. Okay, Ash, are you here? Yeah, no problem, Jacob. Okay. What to build next? You're short on Zetas. Timer's up on the clock. That's the wrong water bottle. Lord Vader. Okay, next roster. I'm kidding. Oh gosh, you have JML, you have Jabba. You should be going for Leia. It's kind of the go-to. Please, for the love of all those holy, Chrysanthemum should be Relic 7 at least, and so should Bosch Leia. You are making your Jabba much easier to counter. Yes, it doesn't really matter when the SLKR Kron is around right now, but please, Chrysanthemum to Relic 7, Relic 9 if you can afford it, Bosch Leia to Relic 7, Relic 8 if you can afford it. Going into your ships, let's check your overall capital ships. You do have an Executor, so I would probably do Profundity into Leia. That would be my suggestion for this account as to overall farms. Yeah, Lord Vader, absolutely. No. So, Profundity into Leia is going to be my suggestion for you, my friend. I think that will get you the best bang for buck you can possibly get in this account. Overall, you obviously have some hardcore finish your farms, but you said you're out of Zetas, which means finishing your farms doesn't really help you. Whereas a Profundity farm does not require Zetas whatsoever, which is fantastic for you. That's the add 10 seconds for the chugging of water. Yeah, Relic 9 is overkill, obviously, but the only time that I ever get holed up on Jabba with my SLKR is with Relic 9 Chrysanthemum. So, either way, Relic 7 at least, Relic 8, Relic 9, very, very, very helpful. And tanks are the thing that you really get Relic 9s on anyways. Tanks and pilots. Okay, and then it also helps with the Smuggler Run too, to make it easier on yourself since you can't auto it. Or not auto it, you can't like sim it. Anyways, overall though, yeah. Profundity, you're not going to be wasting Zetas. You're going to be able to rebuild your Zetas as you're going Profundity. I would love to see some finish your farms. You have a Sith Empire that's severely lacking. You have a 501st that's severely lacking. So I would love to see you go into Profundity, finish some farms, and then go into Leia. I think that should be your big goal overall with this account, because obviously you said you're Zeta starved. I also want to encourage you, if you are Zeta starved, to go for a Gungan. Go for whichever one, I don't remember which one it is, but whichever one is the one that's on the Cantina nodes, go and get him, start farming him up, just so that way the Zeta events that are supposedly coming, you'll have a Gungan so you can get the Zetas off of it, just like with having, you know, the, what's his name, Cal Kestis, for the additive drops of the Zetas. Overall, let's take a look at your mods, take a look at your off-meta fleets, and see how you're doing, my friend. So other than single drop characters, I'm close to GL Leia. Does that change anything? No. I still say Profundity, because you're still low on Zetas. Well, let's check this Rey. You're missing the Manifest Inspiration Zeta on Rey, which a lot of people say is not necessary, but it immediately makes it so that way I can absolutely pull apart your team with Starkiller, because I can land Stagger on her and then remove her turn meter, which means that I get more time to knock everyone down to 50% health before she takes her first turn, which is perfect for me. So please don't apply this. I will take advantage of it. Thank you. But overall, you need Zetas. You really, really need Zetas. And going for Leia means applying Zetas on characters to finish the event. It means applying Zetas on Leia herself. Profundity not only will push you the farthest out of the things that you can farm right now, but it'll also give you a break from farms to be able to get Zetas. So I will leave it up to you. If you feel like going for Leia, go for Leia. I don't mind. It's not my account. I think it'll work fine. I'm just saying that if you're struggling for Zetas, it'll give you the time to get Zetas if you go for Profundity first. So, up to you, my friend. Overall, for your modding, 329 is your fastest character, is a bit slow for an account that has this many GLs. I would like to see a 350 for Ahsoka with a JMK. Resistance Hero Finn, I do like seeing this high. I would like to see him at 330s. I am a little worried of that dip down to 310 right there. You only have a couple characters. Let's see, that's 3 characters that are over 300 speed. And that's a little scary to me. So definitely be working on those mods constantly. Make sure you're doing hand-me-down mods. Overall, you have a good grasp of who you should mod quickly, which is good. I would like to see a First Order officer faster than Hux, because I don't see that. I might be blind, though. Yes, a First Order officer faster than Hux would be very beneficial for this account. Obviously, the SLKR Zeta makes it pretty null and void. It doesn't really matter. But First Order officer faster than Hux, you have a pretty good idea overall who you should have fast, those such as Darth Revan, Hermit Yoda, Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Vader, things like that. That's great. I love seeing it. I would just like to see a little bit better of mods overall. Going for your ships, let's take a look at your overall ships. You have a Relic Razor Crest. I'm proud of you, my friend. Something I don't see often. You have the TDC, but you don't have the TIE Interceptor yet, so I'm not going to yell at you for not having a Relic Iden. I think you can leave Iden right where she is for now. You have your Echelon finished. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Age. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Let's take a look. Yeah, so you already have the Outrider finished. You have everything finished for I'm guessing you just need Adrad maybe, and that's basically it. And while you're farming up Adrad, you can go for those other characters. I know I've gone a little over on this timer, but you know, I'm liking how your ships are looking. I love the fact that you have a BTLB. It doesn't look like you're sleeping on your tanks, and it doesn't look like you're sleeping on your fleet. So, Profundity and Leia, that is my suggestion, and put a solid focus on mods in general. Okay. Getting into this next person, we are going to start obeying the 5-minute timer as much as we can. I do go off with my ADHD, but I don't have the most amount of time, so... So I'm doing the SLKR journey at the moment, which is great. I'm kind of wondering, well, where I should go from there. I've downgraded my mods in order to do the SLKR event, so don't judge. I'm not going to look at your mods then. I'm thinking JMK, as I would definitely be willing to push for him, and my guild is managing about 20 watt shards every round. Here's the thing, is JMK could be a PP for you. You have the Mace Windu. But that's really all you have right here. You said you have a... I think it was you. You said you have a Gear 11 General Grievous. So you only have a 4-star General Grievous. So if General Grievous is going to take you a long time from 4-star, unless you're spending Shard Shop currency, and the Shard Shop currency is awful exchange. I hate it when people are like, oh yeah, I'm using Shard Shop currency to go for Grievous, because it's just so much Shard Shop currency for like no shards for General Grievous. So honestly, I think JMK is a little out of your reach. I would much rather see you go for JML. I think Jamal would be great, and breaking into the triple Rebels overall. The Holy Trinity of Rebels is going to fit in this account great. If I were to have control of this account and be looking for where it would go, I personally would do SLKR, Executor, Sith Eternal, JML, just because I think Executor is always needed in any account ever. But SLKR going for Jamal and circling back to Executor I think would be excellent. You're probably closer to that than Sith Eternal. I just like Sith Eternal because he can do the Malchus Proving Node and everything like that, and he combines with the Executor form, so... Overall, I don't think JMK is really a possibility, because you're looking at a General Grievous and a Wat Tambor that you don't have finished. Your Piet is only 2 stars. That's fine. Start farming Piet. Start farming for Executor, because like you have the Finalizer, dude, which means that is 1, 2, 3 of your requirements for Executor done, plus 4 of your Executor requirements done. So like you are already on your way for Executor. You already have the Relic 5 boss. You already have a Relic 5 Darth Vader. Like you already have a solid start into the Executor farm, much more than like my free-to-play account will ever have. You also have the IG 2000 pretty close, and so going for JML while you start working on the shards to Executor, I think is going to be the most efficient route for you overall. TIE Bomber, he doesn't have it all, so it's going to take him 6 months. That's why I'm suggesting something like Sith Eternal or Jamal in the meantime while he farms the shards for the characters. Yeah. I wish I could say JMK, but I really can't go, yes, go JMK, because the two most important characters that it takes to get JMK, you're not close to. And so I don't think JMK is going to be a great PP for you. I think you could circle around to JMK in maybe a year or so once you start getting close, especially because you also need to hit Proving Grounds and start getting cat shards. Because without cat, JMK is pretty garbage, honestly. And so I don't think it's a great idea to go for it. Yep, Jedi Knight Luke's going to be great with your JKR too. Oh, agreed. What Tambor being needed for JMK is awful. It was definitely them locking JMK behind a paywall. Savage Opress, please, Relic 5. You're going to finish SLKR, then you're going to finish Savage up to Relic 5. And then after that, I would start going for Jedi Knight Luke into Jedi Master Luke and go that direction. Because you already have both Wedge and Biggs done. You already have Hera for the Profundity at Relic 3 of 5. You already have Obi-Wan at Relic 3 of 5 for JML. Like, you already have some solid stuff leading you towards Jamal. Plus, you have a couple Jedi in here that are going to fit great with your Jamal. So, yes, James Adams, I don't know if you're falling behind, and that's why you're saying that just now. Yes, but also if it's anything like how it's happened for the additive drops for JKCK, they're going to do it multiple times, which I'm guessing is what they're going to do. And so if you're sleeping on that now, you're going to continue to sleep on it, and you're going to continue to miss the additive drops. I got my my Cal Kestis up, and I got additive drops every time, and I loved it. So don't sleep on it. Didn't do Cam over Watt for JMK. That always confused me. Yeah, I mean, but Cam is so incredibly hard to get, and so it would have been even worse. Yeah, GLA are gonna cost some lint at 5 cents. You're not wrong. Speed for crew for the event? I don't know. I only had like 100 speed on mine. I mean, you have only 61. As long as he's beefy, that's kind of the thing we're looking for, is beefiness. You have some health mods, which is good. I don't know. He should be fine. Like, you could add more if you want, but he's a tank. Yeah, like, if we were to think that it was just once, then I'd be like, yeah, no. But the fact that this is the, the second or third time that they've done additive Zetas for Cal Kestis, like, you might as well go for it now, especially because, like, you're not gonna be upset at all. So, yeah, you need at least one more speed on Hux. Hux needs more speed. The rest, I think you can survive without more speed. Yeah, if crew is dying, it's not about him taking turns, it's about you getting better mods. And so, like, pop this up to 6.mod. That's what you're looking for, is popping these up to a 6.mod. Specifically this one. If you can get this one to a 6.mod, that'll help a ton. That makes your guy 4 times beefier. Yeah, no problem, James Adams. Okay, jumping to the next person because we are out of time for your account. But that would be my suggestion for you, is Jamal, and circle back around to JMK when you start getting close to Cat, when you start getting close. Like, I'm at the point where I'm about to circle around for JMK, like, honestly, because I'll actually show you guys this really quick. So, okay. So I'm going to go for Jedi Master Luke, right? And then I'm definitely going for Profundity, and then I'm probably going to go for Jabba. But my conundrum is, do I go for Jabba, or do I go for JMK? Jabba, I still have shards that I need. I don't have Chrysanthemum finished. I don't have Gamorrean. I think I have Gamorrean Guard 7-star at least. I have Greedo as 7-star. I don't think I have Skifguard Lando finished. I don't think I have Bosch finished. You know, Fennec Shand, I'm pretty sure is close. But then you look at JMK. General Kenobi, I have at Relic 7. Mace Windu, I have at Gear 12. Ayla Sakura, I have at 7-star. Bo-Katan, I'll have at Relic 5 within the next week. Qui-Gon Jinn I have at gear 12. Clone Sergeant I have at 7-star. Wat Tambor I have at 7-star. General Grievous I have at Relic 5. Cody I have at 7-star. Jango Fett I will have at Relic 7 here in the next 2 weeks because of my guild. Shock T I have at Relic 5 of Relic 7. Jimmy I have at gear 12. Like, I am really freaking close, and I have Cat in my roster. So JMK is looking like a delectable farm from the Beaver over here. This is going to be your first roster review and it's going to be painful? I don't think it'll be painful. Oh my gosh, you're using Star Killer? What is wrong with you, dude? I'm kidding. Okay, sounds good, Healer. You have a great night. Yeah, Jabba for the mod event is the argument that I'm seeing for that. But JMK will be a better defensive team, technically. Just because I don't have to high relic any of my characters. Exactly, IDK. You are exactly right. Okay, so you said focusing on Executor while side farming Finalizer Rex so I can do the SLKR event. So, like, did you just not get the Finalizer bundle? Is that what I'm hearing from you? Yeah, looks like there's the Sanity's Blood, because I'm guessing you're going for Executor already, and so you didn't want to purchase it because it was already, you know, you were getting stuff. I do love the fact that you're starting on the TIE Echelon already. And it looks like you're basically finished with your Rex, so you're just waiting on the fleet. Sweet. Okay. Galactic Proper Y-Wing on the side. Very nice, very nice. I would like to see Starkiller at Relic 5. You know, Relic 3 is good. I do like the fact that he's at least relicked. A lot of the accounts that I see, he's not relicked, and the fact that you relicked him is nice. I would also like to see Malak at Relic 5 to Relic 7. Relic 3 tanks just don't do as much as they need to at low relics, and so I would like to see a Relic 5 Malak and a Relic 5 Starkiller. The fact that you have a Finn Zeta is a good sign. I'm guessing that means you're not sleeping on your resistance with the Zori. It looks like you're sleeping on the resistance with the Zori. I know you don't have a good Zori team, but the Zori at gear 9 with this Finn will at least get you a good solid team. So don't be sitting here sleeping on this. You already dropped the Finn Zeta. Don't sleep on this. So get Zori up to gear 9, throw her in this team of random resistance that you have, and you'll at least get some good things going. Is it going to be insane? No. Is it going to be good? Yes. Don't worry about it. Hold on, let me show you this. This right here is my Zori at a beautiful gear 9. I use this to get Rey. This is what I use to unlock Rey. This is also what I use to get holds in Kyber. She got me 2 holds just yesterday in Kyber 2. And this is a gear 9 Zori. Don't sleep on Zori. Get her to gear 9. Yeah, like, here, we can actually take a look at it right now. It was yesterday, right? Was it the day before? Yeah, right there. Gear 9 Zori got me two battles. Stealth is one of a truck. Yep, 100%. So don't sleep on that Zori, dude. Just don't. Just don't. I did not put on a timer. I completely forgot to hit the timer button, but hey, it's fine. We'll go through just a couple more things really quick with you. Overall, I think Executor is an excellent farm in general. I would like to see a GL in here soon, but I get that you're focusing Finalizer and then you're going to go for the SLKR. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think this will be an excellent account, and I think you're doing good things. I love seeing the Qui-Gon Omicron. Let's take a look at your mods really quick. I don't see a problem with your overall farming. I will take a look to see if there's anyone you're sleeping on. 297 is a little slow for your fastest character, but this is a Lightspeed bundle account, so I get it. Queel being fast is a good thing. Darth Revan being fast is a good thing. I want to see Mara Jade faster. This Mara Jade should be at 330 speed. She should not be this low. She needs to be at 330 speed, at least over 300 speed, but please put a focus on Mara Jade. You want her as fast as possible. 330 should be your main goal. Just grabbing the mods for her. Okay, sounds good. I also want to see this Piet up here. The fact that he's down here, like a fast Piet with some Gear 7 troopers, like this Dark Trooper right here, this Gear 7 Dark Trooper, this could be taking down Relic teams. But because you have a slow Piet, it's not going to take down Relic teams. So another character that you want to get up. So I am a little worried about your modding overall. It looks like you have some characters that you know should have good speed, but I'm worried that Mara Jade's down here, that Piet's down here. So just overall, that's kind of the big thing that I'm worried about. Your fleets, you look like you know what you're talking about. You know that you're trying to get your tanks, you're trying to get an executor, and you're trying to finish a finalizer. So I'm not going to pull apart your fleets. I think those should be your 3 main focuses in general, just for your fleets. As for characters that I'm like looking through and seeing that you haven't really gotten up, I don't think there's anything in here that I'm gonna pick apart. Just the Relic 5 Darth Malak and Starkiller is really the only 2 things that I would change. Besides that, I think going with your current farms, you're solid. Keep going. I would assume he uses Queel with Dash Rendar. He has Dash Rendar with the Zeta and the Omicron. So you could drop the speed on Queel a bit to boost the speed of another character, especially, let's take a look at your Queel overall. 278. You could drop his speed just to be like barely slower than Dash Rendar, and it would work out really well, because Dash Rendar takes a turn, Queel takes a turn, pushes turn meter of the whole team, Dash Rendar gets closer to having another turn, the rest of his allies all take a turn in a row. So Dash Vandar IG88. Okay. Well, I mean, that's in 3v3. 5v5, obviously not, but yeah. Hey, Eli. Welcome, my friend. Okay. Oh, I pay to win. But yeah, overall, I don't see a problem with your farming plan. I do think you should work on your mods, but that's about it for this account. J-Dub, are you here? Okay, 15 minutes is my absolute end cutoff. Hey, J-Dub. Okay, let's get your timer on. Do that. Okay. So, just finishing Inquisitors and Bane. Very, very nice. Love to see it. Love to see the profundity as well. Just pushing to Leia now since I'm pretty outmatched in Kyber on GLs. Great plan. I would... she's closer. She's easier. She's closer. Go for it. I almost want to say Jabba just because Jabba is, you know, gives you mods as well. But I think that going Leia than Jabba is not a bad thing. Jabba. Hey, Calvin Awesome is coming in with the raid. Welcome, my friends. I'm sure they'll take a second to pop in, but regardless, thank you for the raid, my friend. Yeah, like Jabba gives mods, Leia's closer. It's really something that's kind of just dependent from person to person. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Oh my gosh, no. Please no. I am begging you, no. Please, don't do it. Do I push for a trench team? No. Absolutely not. Maul, sure. Yes, Maul I am fine with. Trench? Absolutely not. No. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's go through your other stuff. Oh, if they announce a new fleet, sure. Sure. But, like... that's an awful lot to gamble on a crap character, my friend. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna say Tiz. Welcome, my friend. Can we get a member here to throw a General Kenobi at Tiz here? We got a hello there in the chat, but no General Kenobis. I'm kind of hurt. Welcome all of you who are coming from Calvin's stream. We're just doing some roster reviews. But Trench is only bad in High Kyber. He's bad in anywhere in Kyber, and this guy's in Kyber. Like, it's not going to be a great team. Maldalorians can kill GLs, and that's where I'm like, yes, that is worth your time. So, no. Senior Awesome sends his regards. I appreciate Senior Awesome, Stony. Heck yeah, Madness. That's awesome. Things are going well. We're just in roster reviews right now. Gosh. Okay, so let's look at the bottom of your account. Savage, please. Relic 5 Savage. I am so sick of seeing non-Relic 5 Savage. I need to just make a total, like, overall just clips of all of my times that I've told people to Relic 5 Savage. I promise it would take, like, a solid hour of footage just of me talking about Relic 5ing Savage. Like, guys, Relic that Savage. Oh, jeez, Advocat, why are you here? Go back to bed, my friend. Heard rumbling gas could be the next capital ship pilot. Exactly, there's no way to know what's going to be the next capital ship pilot, and so betting on the fact that, like, gas, I could be like, yes, bet on gas being the next pilot, because gas is still a good team. But, like, betting on Trench is such a bad gamble, because either you win or you lose, instead of either you win or you win. Like, just don't. Oh gosh. Hey Ziggy, welcome my friend. Okay. So, oh gosh. Maul, I could see Maul. Leviathan, I can't see Leviathan in this roster unless you're close to Malgus and you're close to the Fury class Interceptor both. I could not see Leviathan anytime soon in this account. There's a reason that I'm not going for it right now. I would rather you focus down your off-meta fleets. Why can't I click things? Your off-meta fleets are more important. Finishing your Executor and Profundity are more important. You have a Relic Hound, or Rites of Crest. I do appreciate that. You know, your BTLB isn't finished. You're working on it though. Like, yeah, I would focus down your other fleets instead of going for Leviathan, just because I mean, unless you're close. Gonna unlock both this Proving Grounds? Okay, so if you're gonna unlock both this Proving Grounds, then I would consider it. So, if I were looking at this account, I would probably do 1 or 2 more GLs, whatever you're close to, because you're you know, you almost have a Leia, you almost have a Jabba. They're both very close to each other, so I would probably do Leia, Jabba, Leviathan as your next major projects. And if you want a fun side PP, get yourself a Maldalorians. If you can get Garsaxan Imperial Super Commando up, it doesn't require any Zetas. You have a gas counter in 5v5 and 3v3. It's a little iffy, but it still works. And then you can add in Maul whenever you have the Zetas and the gear, and you'll have a great 3-people team. And then you add in 2 more Maldalorians, and you end up with a 5v5 that can take down JMK. And it's a great cleanup to any GLs you happen to fight. So that would be my suggestion for a PP, but overall I would probably do Leia, Jabba, and then Leviathan, and please Relic 5 that Savage. The pilot that flew him to Coruscant, genius. Okay, let's get into this next roster. But please don't do Trench. Please don't do Trench. I am begging you. This is where he belongs. I am not saying he's the worst team. Just like I'm not saying that Lord Vader is the worst team. I'm just saying there are so many more things that you're getting that are so much better. I would rather see a Malgus. I'd rather see a Maldalorians team. I'd rather see you go for Leviathan right this moment, even though it's not technically feasible because you have shards to farm that you can farm while you're doing other projects. No. Oh gosh. Yeah, it turns out. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can find this really quick. This was hilarious to me. This one right here. Use arse. Nope. No, bad. We'll find it, I promise. Here we go. Yeah. So, Maul dies off. And yet, our Garsax and Imperial Super Commando are going to carry. Like, this team is hilarious. Like, it's so dumb. It's so dumb, guys. Like, Maldalorians is one of my favorite PPs I've ever done in this game. For those who don't know what PPs are, passion projects. I love passion projects. They're what keep us alive in this game. I love the Maldalorians PP. They are a perfect PP for me, meaning they are someone I love in canon. They are something I enjoy in the game, and they make me laugh. Like, Hey, Only Bombardment. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Iffy. Okay. He's the best sixth man of all time. We appreciate a good PP here. Absolutely agreed. Okay, let's get into our next roster review. I've got about 10 minutes left, and then we will go and raid someone since Senior Awesome was so benevolent. Yeah, it literally is just Maul pointing at people. Okay, are you still here? After Jamal, Jabba, Profundity, and either JMK or Executor. Okay, so you're going for Jamal, and then you're gonna go for Jabba, and then Profundity, and then... Okay, so you're wondering what's after Jamal, and you're thinking Jabba, Profundity, and either JMK or Executor. I would do... You need a meta fleet like ASAP, dude. I honestly, if I had this account right now, Gar Imperial Super Command go at Gear 12 if I'm unlocking Maul tomorrow. Honestly, they'll still do tons of work with Maul. If you want to do some fun stuff with them, you can always throw Piet with them as well. It's kind of entertaining. But no, I'm farming Jabba while side farming Jamal because extremely close. Okay. Got it. If I were you, I gotta be honest here. First things first, I'd love to see a ultimate. I forgot to turn on the timer. But it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be pretty quick on this because I want to try and get through like 2 more rosters in the next 5 minutes. I got to be honest. If I'm looking at this account and I were to have this account, honestly, I would probably do some finish your farms. I'm going to call it right now. Your Sith Empire isn't finished. Wow, would you look at that? It's almost like no one finishes their Sith Empire for some reason. And would you look at that? Your 501st isn't finished and you have General Skywalker. That looks like a Lightspeed bundle though. Okay. So if I were looking at this account and I was like, okay, what do I want to do to make this account absolutely pop? I want you to get a Profundity followed by Executor. That would be like my next 2 farms. You really need a meta fleet, and the fact that you're so close to 2 meta fleets in a row hurts my soul. Finish both of them. Like, you're so close. Finish both of them. I get that you have Fennec, you're close to Jabba, you're close to Jamal, you're going for those 2. Finish them. Finish your farms. Go for Profundity and Executor in a row, please. You need some meta fleets in here. Sith Empire, but Rey and Executor farms are more important right now. Yeah, and that's fair. Like, you know, you have other farms that you're working on. I'm not going to say you stop everything and finish your Sith Empire. They're a great team, but like if you're this close to Jabba and Jamal, finish them, and you really need a team. So I'd at least do Executor before you start doing some finish your farms. But regardless, I think your main focus needs to be meta fleets. I think that is something that needs to happen and happen soon, dude. Like, that's... I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'm going to continue saying it permanently. The fastest account I've ever seen to get to Kyber 1 was an account that went Executor into Profundity. That was their first 2 farms. And they made it to Kyber 1 in 23 months. So, like, I'm 3 years in and I still haven't hit Kyber 1. Like... Meta fleets, dude. Get yourself some meta fleets. Anyways. Looks like you kind of have an idea on like where you're going already. I would just move Profundity and Executor as like your next 2 fleets in a row, honestly. You're close to both of them. Arctic Gaming, are you here? Hey, Arctic Gaming. Not really looking for a review. More curious on what your thoughts would be if you were my opponent in GAC and looking at my roster, if that makes sense. So let's see. So if I were looking at your roster, the first thing I'd do is I'd check your datacrons and then your fleets. That's kind of the first two things I always check. So a Fincron, I'm not worried about nearly as much as something else. First Order TIE Pilot could give me problems, but you don't have an ultimate on your SLKR, so I'm like, I'm not too worried. Trenchcron I could care less about. Raycron is okay. It's not amazing. I'd rather see a Holdocron in here, and so this scares me much less. This means I can tactically two-shot your Ray if I need to, but I could one-shot it with most of the things that I have in my roster, so I'm not worried too much. Going into your fleets, I always check capital ships. Okay, you have nothing that I'd be worried about for capital ships in general. Taking a look at it, I'd be like, you don't have any meta fleets, and so the best you can throw on defense is probably going to be a negotiator. I can get through that no problem. Malevolence might give me some hassle because Malevolence I have less experience with, but I can counter it fairly easily. And so, the lack of a meta ship is going to make me a lot less scared overall. And then just looking at your roster, you look like a very offensively based thing. I would try to re-roll that Fincron for a Holdocron if I were you, and try to make yourself a really good Fin team. But overall, it's one that I would be wary of a couple things where I'm like, okay, I've got to make sure they don't have a Treya Savage tucked in the back wall. I got to make sure that I save something for the Fincron. I'm not really worried about the fleets, so, getting to fleets is going to be easy, and so if I'm looking for an easy win and you have only taken 2 walls, I'm going to push the top walls and go fleets, So overall, just kind of looking at it, it looks like a very offensively heavy roster, and so it'll be me just trying to banner pinch hard, and so I'm going to be trying to underman things and just be paying attention to these crons right here. But yeah, I would get a Holdocron if I were you, and I would get a meta ship. That would be the 2 things that I would get in this fleet or in this roster that would give me some worry and make me think about what's happening right now. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm going a million miles an hour because I am supposed to go play with someone in like 5 minutes. It's actually 1 minute technically, but I can push him out just a hair. Been using Holdo with Ray, but adding her to my Finn Zori would probably be better. Yeah, it definitely is better overall. And the Fincron is fairly easy to get through. I can do it with Starkiller very, very easily. And so that makes it so that way I can use my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren against your Ray, and then I can use my Starkiller against your Zori, and I don't lose out on a team. So works out really well. So yeah, that would be my suggestion for this, but that is how I'd look at it. You got to remember though, I am looking at it as someone in Kyber 3 that's pushing into Kyber 2, and so this is a roster that would it would be solid to look at in Erodium. I am worried about your ships, honestly. That is the big thing that I'm looking at. I'm like, I am not scared of this account at all because of the ships, and this is the big thing that becomes scary in Kyber is your ships, and so this should be what you're pushing. So but yeah, hopefully that gave you some context and some look at it. But obviously someone in Erodium is going to be a little bit more scared of some of these things as other people. But a meta ship does a lot to scare people. So you're 1 character off from Executor. Love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, solid. Okay. Let's move on to the next person. I'm sorry if I inadvertently just called your roster crap, but I was trying to give you my honest opinion as to, if I were to look at this account, what would I be worried about? What would I not be worried about? And that is what it would be for me. So it's just not an account that I would go up against, and so it's hard for me to be like, yes, this is how I'd look at it. So I would suggest looking at a couple of your guildmates that are somewhere around you, like a Rhodium area, and I'd ask them. They'd probably be able to give you something a little bit more this is what I'm seeing as to your account right now versus me being in Kyber 3 and having a very offensive heavy account with a lot of offensive tools. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I can destroy everything in here, especially because I don't have to worry about the fleets, because if I have to worry about the fleets, then it becomes a problem. So No, I want to know what my opponents are looking for. Yeah, so Datacron's fleets are the first two things I check, followed by just your overall key characters. Do you have Starkiller? Do you have a Zori team? Do you have a Rey with a Holdocron? Things like that. Things that I would be worried about that I'm like, okay, I've got to budget that in and make sure I'm going into the back wall without, using too much of my roster. So. Let's see. Sorry, I lost the roster review section. We have Sirens. Sirens here. This is going to be the last one for today. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with the channel, if you go to channel and roles right here at the top of our Discord, the damn Discord, you can scroll down to the bottom and right here, would you like to be pinged for roster reviews? And it'll, if you click this, you can just be pinged every time I do roster reviews. And then if you get your roster review and you're like, okay, I don't need one for a couple months, then you can just click this again, get rid of that role, and all of a sudden you don't have to get paid for roster reviews anymore. So, hey Sirens, welcome. Let's take a look at your overall thing. We are going to be doing a roster review stream tomorrow where we just do some roster reviews. It'll be at 10 a.m. For me, which will be a little bit earlier, and so that will enable people in the UK and such as that to be able to get their roster reviews done. So I do not start where I left off. I start fresh every single time. I say at roster reviews live now, and then anything after that is what I go through, because I don't want to give roster reviews to people who aren't currently there, because they may never see the roster review, and then I'll just be reviewing the same roster twice, and then I have to remember what I said before, and it won't be as fresh going in. And I like to go into rosters fresh, so that way I can give you what I'm looking at versus just, I think I said this, I think I said that, if you missed it. So if you also, additionally, I do post my stream schedule. I'll show you guys this real quick. Over here in streams, you can go to the stream schedule. It's right here. And these times are interactive times, which means that it will show whatever your time zone is. So if you go look at my stream schedule, it'll tell you exactly what time I'm streaming. And it'll be according to your time zone, not mine. So just thoughts on next shift. Okay. Let's look at your roster review message real quick, just so I know what you're saying. Luckily, we got through most of the list, actually, which is nice. Got a review a month or two ago. Just wanted some thoughts on next fleet. Unlocking Rey currently, but I'm looking for either Profundity or Leviathan. We'll have Malgus and Interceptor by August. So Horde for Leviathan, since it's better ship, or get Profundity first. Okay, so here's the problem with Leviathan. And this is the problem I bring up with a lot of people when it comes to Leviathan. Is a lot of people are like, Leviathan's the better ship, so I should go farm Leviathan, right? The problem with Leviathan is not only is it a 3-year farm from day one, which makes it problematic to farm. You said by August you're going to be getting the Interceptor and Malgus, which is great. That's awesome. But the problem is you also have to factor in the crystals that you need, because a 6-star Leviathan is not something to be scared of. A 5-star Leviathan, not something to be scared of. It is quite easy to counter. And so you really need that 7-star to make it the powerhouse that it is. Whereas Profundity, Executor, they're usually viable at 4 to 5 stars. You can take out each other, you can take out other fleets, and so they're fairly good. They're great on defense too at 4 and 5 stars. In fact, 5-star, is it 4 or 5? One of the two. I think it's a 4-star Executor is one of the most annoying things to deal with on defense for finalizer counters, because it just messes up the order of the operation so bad that like they just lose half the time just by default. And then if they don't lose, then they have the worst manners possible. So exactly, Sirens. And so that is my problem with people being like, I want to go for Leviathan, it's better. It's like, yes, asterisk. So I would be careful with that. I personally would go for Profundity. You're already close to Profundity. You have JML, which means you have the Mon Mothma done. I'm guessing you bought the Lightspeed bundles, which you, yep. So you already have the Hera up to Relic 3. You just got to bring her up 2 levels. I see a Starkiller here, which means there's a Dash Rendar somewhere in here that is Relic 5, which means you just have to bring him up to 2 Relic levels. Like, you already have your foot, like, firmly jammed in the door for Profundity. So that would be my suggestion for you. You already have the Outrider at 7 stars. Like, you have everything you need to really push Profundity hard. And so that would be what I would do if I were using this account. So, Leviathan, I love the idea. But the fact that they locked everything good about this ship behind 7 stars hurts my soul so bad. So I would leave it. Yeah, Leviathan is better. Farm takes 40 years. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that helps answer your question. Really quick, before we get going, I'm going to throw something on. Let's see what we got in here. I wish I had the Conquest Trial pass, but I'm not willing to spend money. I don't have money. Hence the reason we have a thing for the chair fund. So who's hyped for Quad May tomorrow? I'm curious to see how she does. I wouldn't say I'm hyped because it's not a perfect PP for me. Bane was a perfect PP. I was so pumped for Bane. Quad May, I'm interested to see how the new character does. That's basically it. Okay, we're just gonna throw this on auto for a sec while I go and try this. I don't think this will work whatsoever, but hey, we're gonna try. There we go. You're not gonna have sound. I apologize. Should be able to get her tomorrow. Heck yeah, that's awesome, dude. New Conquest unit. My guess currently for the new Conquest unit is going to be a ship. It's been a full year since we've gotten the last ship. Over a full year technically. So I think we're in the sweet spot to have a new ship come out. So I think that's what we're going to be seeing. No way. I've never heard of this guy. Hold on. Let's check out this guy. Admiral Bench's ship. The Mantis would be cool. I'm gonna guess. No, it wouldn't be Admiral Trench's ship. Badmiral Stench. No. The problem with having wait, did it actually work? I tried that like twice and wasn't able to do it, but then Otto was able to do it. Okay, so here's the thing. The N1 Starfighter, Tuscan Meathead said he was going to fight to get into the game, which makes it sound like it's not going to be in the plans. So I don't believe it's going to be the N1 Starfighter. Additionally, I think it'll be something to lead towards the new capital ship, which could mean we get Asajj Ventress's fighter, which would be cool to add to the Separatist lineup. But then again, a lot of people have a Relic 7 Asajj Ventress, so maybe not. Maybe we'll get something else like the Tri-Fighter or something like that. We'll see. I'm curious what we're going to get, but I have a theory that it's going to be something centered around either the next capital ship or the fact that Revenge of the Sith is it's the 20 year anniversary of Revenge of the Sith next year. And so we're probably going to get something along those lines. It's supposed to be a light side capital ship this year, yes, but we'll see what happens. Like, at the moment, we have no idea. They could pull a fast one on us and give us a dark side. Who knows? So we'll see when the road ahead comes out. Yeah, I have never heard of this guy. Okay. Is he finishing up? Well, I'm looking for a person for us to raid. And there's only one guy doing Galaxy Heroes, and I have no idea if he's, like, still going or anything. I don't know. We'll see. He only has one person watching, so we might as well raid him, you know, have some fun. Okay. Since Senior Awesome was so kind, we can, Jedi Fleet to be the Leviathan's counterpart, hence the Mantis. I could see that. I would also love Luthen's ship to give us a good home one fleet. Honestly, that would be my personal, not the one that I'm guessing, but the one that I would love to see. But Anyways. Really quick. Okay. It has been fun, my friends, and I must go. I am like 10 minutes late, but thank you guys so much for being here. Big thanks to our damn sugar daddy. It has changed. It is now Snack Attack, coming in with the $69. Nice. The damn sugar daddy is dictated by whoever has donated the most in the last 30 days, so big thanks to Snack Attack. We will make sure he gets his Discord role, so he's nice and at the top of the damn, just so everyone knows. Big thanks to our damn best members, as well as our damn elite. You guys keep the lights on. I love you guys so much, and thank you to all who contribute, especially to the new gaming chair, because my back is killing me, and I'm surprised that I haven't just died today. I will see you guys tomorrow. My next stream, you can check when it is for your time zone in the Discord, and we have it set up that you guys are going to be rating a guy who has 1 viewer. We'll see if he's still going and what he's up to. I'm very curious. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in